Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, well, you've come to the right place. I'm not sure how you found me, but I'm glad you're here. How do I do this? Well, I draw two cards of the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment energy. Then we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and then we will look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information. We'll flip this over to tie it all together. Alright? All of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. With all that out of the way, let's get to the reason why you all showed up today. Alright, on this side of the tower we have the strength card. So this is basically the energy on this side of the tower that says, I lose my temper, I lash out, I do the thing that I said I wouldn't do, and, you know, you can't take it back. You get mad. You say the things you don't mean. Something causes you to snap, and you flip out, and that leads to your tower because you can't take that stuff back. I don't know what's going on yet. We haven't clarified, so don't just think, oh, that's me. No. Give it some time. And we've got the tower here, so that leads to the star card. Now, the star card is all about new hope and regeneration, right? That's the power of getting out of depression and finding the light at the end of the tunnel and trying to follow it. So, basically, you lose your temper, or if something causes you to break, it hits a tower. Tower's a disaster. It's like, oh my god, now I got to deal with the fallout of all this drama. But then after that, things start to get put back together. All right? So that's basically what we got going on here. Now, this could be a work thing for sure because the Three of Pentacles is here, the Page of Swords is here, and the King of Pentacles. So this very much is a work thing. You have information that you could definitely need to know. Here's the Page of Swords. It's a student. It's someone who's always looking for information. It's the energy that says you don't have what you need to know to make things work. And you've got people that you work with that you probably can't stand. And the King of Pentacles here feels like nothing here is working right. It feels like it's run down. It feels like it's just a mess. You don't even know how this place stays in business. You keep, this is a place, if you work in the food industry, right? And you go to work, and you say, if I was a health inspector, I would shut this place down today. That's the kind of place you're working at. And it's all building up, and the people suck, and the bosses suck. Everything, you're just miserable. And there's no way out. You don't see a way out of this, because that's what the Page is here for. It's just like, you just think your life is just going to get worse and worse. You're in the death spiral, the out of control free fall, you just feel like everything's worthless. And that's where the strength card comes in, and all of this pressure at work, all of this insanity that you have to deal with, and you finally snap. How do you snap? I don't know, but yeah, well, okay. The Nine of Wands really doesn't help us much here because that's exactly how you feel, like I just said, so that doesn't help us much. But the Four of Pentacles kind of does, so this is the energy of, you're just saying, this is like a dramatic quit. This is like I quit my job, I quit this, I want out, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm gone. So, you might be ready to leave your job in a dramatic way. Star card. Well, the Seven of Swords is here. You left your job, but 6 and 7 of Swords, okay. And Page of Cups. So you leave your job and it feels good and it feels like, yeah, I'm sticking it to the man. I'm punching him in the face. I'm doing the thing, right? I'm giving it to them. They never saw it coming. Okay. But the star here is like the renewal of hope, but at the same time, now you don't know what you're going to do next. You left work without an exit plan. What am I going to do now? It's like jumping off into the pool and not having a single look, see if there's any water in the bottom underneath the pool. You're just going in blind. So this is very much a snap moment. You know, like I'm just gonna quit. I have got nothing left. So the star card kind of brings some much needed peace and recovery, but at the same time it's the page of cups down here. This is kind of like an immature move, and after the dust settles and you're out of that job for a couple days, then you're just gonna be like, oh, now what do I do? Right? That's when the reality sets in. It's like, oh well, it was a good way to stop my feet and lash out and do the thing, but now I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have nothing to do, and because you know, you gotta now you're in a kind of a bind. You're kind of a rush. You kind of got to find a new job or a new money and source income to survive. So it's that's what it is. It's basically you get mad, you make a snap decision, and then what? You've got nowhere to go. The bottom of this deck is there's many sources of your stress. It seems like everywhere you turn, you just see disasters and nightmares, and you're overwhelmed. The best advice would probably be to the Chariot and the Judgment card. Don't be so quick to rush to judgment is basically what the card is saying here. Don't be so quick. If you want to get out of this situation, see a problem and just be like, hey, I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not going to worry about what Jim is doing, or Bob, or Joe, or Christine. I'm not going to worry about their jobs. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to keep my head down, and I'm going to not care about the rest of it, because you need to get into if this job is really making you that mad, that upset. And I get it. Some of us are. We see all this stuff going on, and we're like, man, I could fix that, and I could fix this, and this needs to be fixed, and this person needs to do better. You get stuck in that death spiral of stress and madness, and you see every problem everywhere you look. You need to get in the mindset of chill. That's right. You got to get into the mindset of, I'm just here for the money. I'm going to clock in, I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to clock out, and I'm not going to look at nothing. I don't care about nothing. I'm just going to do my job the best I can, and I'm not going to care that other people's sections are just trash. Not my problem. You got to breathe. You got to realize that these snap decisions, these temper tantrums, these anger issues that you got building up, not worth it, man. Ain't worth it. You got to be chill and just be like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm gonna go over here. You guys do whatever you want. I'm gonna go over here and do what I want. All right. Don't lose your temper. Don't make any snap decisions, because it's 2026 and the job market's kind of iffy. And if you quit, you might not have anywhere to go. And that could be the very beginning of a very big death spiral. I mean, that could lead you into places you don't want to go. So, my best advice is don't be so quick to judge. Take a deep breath and just walk away. It doesn't concern you. Because I know you're the type of person that sees something and you want to fix it. You want to pull the King of Wands out. You want to be the natural leader and say, well, if we did this, this, and this, it would work a lot better, and that. And hey, just get the paycheck and get out. That's probably the hardest thing in the world to do when you're like this, when you've got this kind of mindset and power behind your brain and your soul and all that. You just look at everything and I want to clean everything. I want to fix everything. You're all stupid and I know what to do and I'm going to do it. And no. You'll snap. You'll break. You're going to lose it. You're going to lose your cool, so don't lose your cool, okay? Take a deep breath. You know? Hold it in for a couple of seconds. Count to about 5. And then let it out. And then move on. Because you don't know what's on the other side of this tower. You have no idea what happens after you quit. Could be a while before you find another job. And they don't mind. There's no going back either. By the way, you can't go, well, I'm sorry, I want my job back. They probably got you replaced by the time you walk out the door. Or about a day after you walk out the door, a few hours maybe. Who knows? Because there's a big line of people for every job out there. So be grateful for what you got. Try to bring the stress level down. Remember, there for the money. Nothing else. Do enough to get by. Don't get worked up over other people's sections and stuff and whatever they're doing. Let them handle it. Focus on you for a while. And maybe you can get some of your inner strength and will back so you don't have to do all this stuff. You can snap and quit your job and leave. That's totally fine. But I'm just warning you that it's going to feel good, but there's nothing waiting for you on the other end for a while. You're gonna feel real dumb for doing what you did, and it's gonna be like that was a stupid move kind of idea, and there's no going back, and it eventually might turn out to be the best thing you've ever done, but not for a long time or a while. So, not worth the risk right now. Stay where you're at. Bring the anger level down, stress level down. Walk away. If somebody makes you mad while talking too much, just go, okay, whatever, and then leave. Find something else to do. Just say, okay, you're right, whatever. Don't argue with stupid people. Just tell them they're right and move on. Got to work on that stress level, man. Bring it down. Whatever you got to do. As long as it's legal. Don't burn anything down because you think a YouTuber guy like me told you to burn stuff down. And then when the cops get you, you can say, well, I saw it on YouTube. No, you did not see it on not this channel anyway. Gotta cover myself for that one. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking and watching this video and all the cool stuff, and I hope it helped you in a big way. I hope that you learned some research, some anger management control and stress control, and just realize that, hey, you don't have to fight every battle. Okay? Anyway, like the cards say up there, don't rush to judgment. Don't have to fight every battle. Learn to walk away. Be there for the money, and don't make any rash, crazy decisions, all right? Okay, thanks for watching, and if you're still here, please think about hitting the like and subscribe button. Totally free, and I do try to upload every single day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.